So we're very fortunate. We've got one of the best chefs and her partner here. T is a trailblazer chef. In 2023, she was nominated as one of the best up-and-coming chefs in the country. And this year, she got nominated Chef of the Year by Gourmet Traveller, Chef of the Year, Good Food Guide, and the accolades will go on and on and on. All I can say is, like, we are going to have some of the best food, we're going to have some of the best conversations, and just all I say is just relax into it, enjoy, say as much as you want or as little as you want, and let's have a great night. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Cheers.
And welcome to the Seventh Sea.
Cheers. Good to meet you all.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
That was amazing.
I swear. Wow.
So here we've got some local lobsters just being poached. So this is a very classic Vietnamese dish, and yeah, I'm pretty excited to be here in the hot weather to be serving this kind of food. So yeah. So poached lobster with a green mango and rice paddy herb salad with a bit of papaya, fried shallots, some cashews, with a little bit of a fish sauce dressing on top. Yeah, just give everything a good mix. Yeah. Here I've got a little broth made from the shells of the lobster, and then it's just been seasoned with a little bit of tamarind, yeah, and a bit of garlic all over the top. And I just picked out all the lobsters from the tentacles, so there's a bit of lobster in there, if you're not sick of lobster yet.
Thank you so much. Guys, just please go for it. Let's. Yeah, go for it. Really well there.
And as much as this is like, just great.
Up since 2 in the morning as well. So.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah, like,
It's been
I was like, and then really
So the last course is just coconut jelly with kumquat that's been macerated in a bit of honey. Yeah, super light, fresh. Yeah, no worries. Thank you.
It's beautiful.
It's so refreshing.
this is a wild card. This is for Chef T. Hang on. T, hang on. T, JY, you've flown all together for this segment. Your partners in life and in food, and T's Chef of the Year award has placed Anchovy at the centre of Australia's dining conversation. When you think about the journey you've built together, the risks, the pressures, the breakthrough, is there one dish that captures your moment of truth as a couple? The dish that says, this is who we are, this is why we matter. And what is the story behind that dish?
I'll let JY share that. Oh no.
It's your dish.
It's our dish. I think before we opened the restaurant, I was working for other people and never worked in an Asian restaurant prior to opening Anchovy, and we realized there was a gap in the market, and I've always thought there was always double standards in I guess European cuisine versus Asian cuisine, and especially when it comes to offal or blood pudding and stuff like that, because you know when you go to a European restaurant and morcilla, black pudding, it gets boudinois, it gets praised, but when it comes to Asian food, there's this weird stigma of like grotesque to some degree,
or that it's adventure bucket list. Check it off your list for having eaten this awful dish. So it's never held to the same level of
Prestige, I guess, to some degree.
versus European cuisine. So.
And then, so we signed the lease already for Anchovy, and I remember I had a day off work and I was in Yarra Bend, and then I said to Jawa, I think, because I was kind of playing around with a couple of, with a blood pudding dish. So essentially it's a Vietnamese style blood pudding that's been filled with a lot of herbs. So the Vietnamese style is just all herbs and a little bit of blood. And so we turned it into a custard, and I pan fried it, served it inside a lettuce cup with pickled ginger, a bit of ginger dressing, and the balance in textures and
So
flavor.
imagine when you bite into it, your teeth sinks into a crust, or the caramelized crust of blood pudding, and it's cold because you've got the cos lettuce leaf. But then as you finish that bite, it starts going hot from the pan-fried blood pudding, and then you get all these hits of like rice patty or Vietnamese mint of ginger coming through, and it just sort of like floods the palate. And I love that dish. So T actually did something very illegal. She took me on a picnic, and I was like, you can't have an open flame here. And she's like, it's okay, it's fine. So she pan-fried this blood pudding, this little blood pudding that she made for me. And then, gave it to me. And then I was like, wow, it's incredible. And I think it really encapsulates what we've done as a business.
What Vietnamese cuisine is about. The contrast in flavors.
And textures, and I suppose why that dish is significant is because it for us at least, it was a time where the consumer could look at what's nominally Asian offal or Vietnamese offal and be like, this is incredible, this is worth it. And in 2020, Good Food actually nominated it one of the dishes of the decade specifically of 2015, the year we opened the restaurant, because to them it marked the turning point at which young Australians, second generation ethnic Australians were coming to the dining table, or coming to Australia's dining table and putting their own mark at the dining table, and showcasing not just culinary skill, but also culinary heritage. So I think that really I think that's it's a good representation of what we do as a business, as what we do as a restaurant, but also a great representation of our ethos as people wanting to promote and showcase the different aspects of Vietnamese cookery and cuisine. So yeah.